Today is Thursday, July 28th, 2022. It is also day 300 something of Blender. Once I open it, I should know. This thing wants to open. How about I just search it up? Blender library. Alright, and while that opens, are you serious? I'll just start the Blender. I'll just delete this. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do today. I don't know, let me just try something different. So I'll do tab, oops, not tab, shift A to add a circle. Edit mode by pressing tab, the vertices should all be selected, then E to extrude, S to scale, and then 0 to scale to the 0, let go, M to merge at center, and then while I'm selecting all the vertices, I'll just go to object data properties and click new vertex group and assign a weight to those vertices. And after I go to weight paint, I'll be able to see that the vertices have a stronger weight, right? Because it's red, versus the inner vertices or edges. And now that I have that, I can go and use my differential growth add-on, which I downloaded day 167. Oh, it's not day 300 something. I'm confusing with web development. It's day 171, right? Yeah. I forgot that I started this later than the rest of them. Okay. What was I gonna do again? Oh yeah. So I'll leave this as it is and I'll just start doing this. And I guess I'll do some like sort of like I don't know what you call them, but it's kind of like these like pom-pom things that are hanged on like ropes and like people use the ropes and they hang them right to kind of decorate their stores and stuff. So maybe something like that, and then I'll go ahead and just set the repulsion radius to like 0.3 and this to 0.3 maybe, and that would kind of stop making it like it'll stop it from going more like further and instead just kind of focus on the details of the flower, which is not a flower. I don't know why I just said flower, but it could be a flower though. Of the mesh, whatever. So you can see the details, right? Right, so something like that. And then let's see, I'll go back to object mode, and this is what it's looking like. And then I guess I'm just gonna do Control S to save this real quick. 72822 dot blend, desktop, blender, blends, put that there. And then I'll go to material preview, and while that loads, I'll just go here and get a color. I don't know if this is gonna work because lately I've been having a nightmare with arrays. Literally every time I try to use arrays, it just goes wrong. So, did I say arrays? I meant curves. I mean curves with arrays, I guess, because they go hand in hand. I want something like a pop of color. Maybe this. So I'll just go into material properties, click on new, and then base color, and then change the text to be that certain color there, and now I have that going for me. And then what I'll do is, I'll just do Shift A and add a, where's my curve? A Bezier curve. And I'll press S to scale it, and let me go to front view by pressing the button under the escape key and hovering over front, so now it's looking like that. And then what I'll do is I'll go to tab, kind of open this, or select the move button, select the vertex at the end, maybe move it towards the top, and then extrude this one, and kind of have it this way, kind of like that. And then here's the part where it gets a little tricky. I'll kind of like scale both of these this way. And then what I'll do is, let me think. Okay, so Control A to apply the scale first of all for both of the objects. And then this curve, I guess, I'll set the origin to center mass volume. And then I'll do Shift S, cursor to selected. Nope. Shift S, selection to cursor. That doesn't make sense. Did I just? Okay. Let me think. Okay. If I just do object, set origin, center mass volume, and then Shift S, selection to cursor. That does not work out. Let me think. Shift S, selection to cursor. Oh, there we go. Okay, that works. All right, so then at this point, I'll just select the pom-pom thing, I don't even know, and go to modifiers and add an array so that it multiplies. And instead of the fit type fixed to be set as fixed count, I'll set it to be fitting the curve, and then I'll just tell it to fit to this curve. And so now it's the length of the curve. But I want it to not be so close to each other, so maybe like 2 would be good. And then I'll actually have to have a curve modifier and then tell it to go here, but then look at what happens. This is what's been happening for literally 5 years and it doesn't stop. I figured it out once and then I didn't. So it's just so bad. I mean, look at this. It looks like leaves. It honestly looks like leaves. I don't even know what to tell you. I don't know. I keep trying to work with array modifiers, but it's just not it, honestly. It really isn't. What if I don't know. If I delete, the problem is the the curve thing. Does it work on the Z? No. Hmm. I honestly don't even know. It literally deforms it. It's so irritating. And that does nothing to help. How about on X? Oh. That works, but it also does not work. So it's still along the curve, but then I guess the curve would have to be longer, but that wouldn't make sense because then the length of the flowers will increase. How do I fix this? I don't even know, honestly. Let me look back at my old days. Blender library, go down. I just don't understand why arrays are so difficult to work with. Not arrays, curve modifiers. Keep messing the two up. I mean, they work hand in hand, but still. Let's see. Here we go. This is when I started working with arrays. So, it worked here, April 8th. So let's see what I did on that day. Let's see. Okay. Origin to center of mass volume, and then cursor to center, selection to cursor. Okay, I guess I'll do that. So origins of the object should be in the center of the mass and in the same place in space for both of them. Okay, what do you mean by that? All right, so let me just X out of both of these, and now I just have these. So I guess I don't even know. This is so difficult to understand. Okay, so origin to center of mass for both of them. So object, set origin, center of mass volume. Object, set origin, center of mass volume. And then it says cursor to center. So Shift S, cursor to center, which is cursor to selected, because there is no cursor to center anymore. And then Shift S, selection to cursor. Tell me how that even works. Tell me how that works. Does that seem like reasonable to you? This is so annoying. Okay. Nope, wrong thing. Maybe it was just one or the other. I don't even know. We'll figure it out. Okay. 2, and then curve, and then this one. It didn't. What the? I mean, it's kind of working, but like, it doesn't make sense at all. Jesus Christ, what is this? This is an actual mess, like actually. I used to be good at this. Good old times. Like I don't understand how I can figure something out one day and like literally do it good for like literally a whole week and then like not do it good. I just don't understand. I'm doing the same steps. Like what? It says to repeat for both objects. That's literally what I did. Maybe they wanted to be like individually. I did like each step for each object. So I guess I'll do it for all of them at the same time. Okay, so object, set origin, center mass, volume, shift S, cursor to selected, shift S, selection to cursor. Object, set origin, center mass, volume, shift S, cursor to selected, shift S, selection to cursor. That's literally the same twice. Like what the heck? Control A, apply the scale, edit mode. If I go into and the radius of the curve, let me see. Oops. Should be 1. Let's see if this works. I mean, it's not gonna work because it's still down here. I don't understand why. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's because okay. Let me do 2. Tell me how this makes sense. It doesn't. It doesn't. That's it. It doesn't make sense, like, at all. Okay, I'm not leaving until I figure this out. Like, this is ridiculous. Because if I did it one day, I could do it again. I don't understand why. Let's think, sir. Think. Um, hmm. It's just so weird. Thick curve is near curve. I kid you not. I don't understand. Let me see. What if I look at the video from that day? This is why I record everything. Let's see. Hmm. Oh, I did it here. Alright, how did I do that? See, I even used the same document. This is ridiculous. See? It's right there. What the heck? Cursor, selection to cursors, cursor to selected. Okay. Selection to cursor, selection to cursor. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Okay, let me go back and delete this. So, if this is in the middle, Shift S, cursor to selected, and then Shift S, selection to cursor. It's still not going anywhere. What? Tell me how this even happened, because I would love to know. What in the world? Girly is confused. Alright. Object, set origin, center mass, volume. I should probably just go back to how I had it. Right. Okay. So at this point, I do Shift S, cursor to selected? Or should I do the opposite? Well, no, it doesn't really matter. Okay, maybe Shift S, cursor to selected, and then Shift S, selection to cursor. Are you serious right now? Tell me how that makes sense. Tell me how that makes sense. Whoops, I did not mean that. Control A, apply the scale. Object, set origin to center mass volume. Object, set origin to center mass volume. Shift S, selection to cursor. Nope, that's not what I meant. Oh my god. Okay, let me start again. Object, set origin to center mass volume. Object, set origin to center mass volume. Shift S, cursor to the selected, because I have that selected, and then Shift S, selection to cursor. Why does it keep going up? Tell me how that works. Tell me how that works, because I would love to know. Oh my god. Hmm. Oh my god, I am so confused right now. Alright, so I first select, do I select both the curve and the thing? Select, set origin, center mass volume, selection to cursor. I kid you not, I don't even know what I did. What is this? Bro, what? Okay. Object, set origin, center mass volume. And then as I selected the Bezier, no, both of them. Okay, that happened. And then I selected selection to cursor, the object. So the Shift S. Are you serious? Shift S, selection to cursor. It literally did nothing. It literally did nothing. Shift S, cursor to selected. Like, are you kidding me? Okay, how about I try this differently? Let me do G. Let me open up a new Blender file. I am figuring this out today. I am gonna figure this out, okay? Because it's been literally ridiculous how many times I've tried to do this after I figured it out once and I couldn't do it. Like, are you kidding me? Like, what? I'm literally doing the exact same steps. It's probably the order that I'm doing it. Alright, general, oops. Okay, so I'll just end up with the cube, Shift A, curve, Bezier curve, S to scale it, front view. Okay. Edit mode, move this to the top, and then E to extrude, and have something looking like this. Alright, so let me follow the steps, right? So it first says, where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? Where is it? Hello? Girlie is confused. Where's the, okay, here it is. Okay. Origin to center of mass, volume. Cursor center. Cursor to the center. There is no cursor to the center. Oh, that's what it is. Cursor to world origin. Could have told me that before. Oh, whatever. All right, so that's on me. Okay, origin to center mass volume for both objects. So I'll just do that. Object, set origin, center mass volume. Object, set origin, center mass volume. Okay. And then I say cursor to center. So that's going to be Shift S, cursor to world origin. Shift S, cursor to world origin. And then selection to cursor. So Shift S, selection to cursor, which is already in the middle. Shift S, selection to cursor. Okay, hopefully this works, right? And then add modifier array, fit the curve, select the curve. Are you kidding me? Control A, oops. Control A, apply the scale. Control A, apply the scale. Let's see now if it works. Oh, it's because it's the curve itself. Whoops, it's over here. It's supposed to be here. Fit the curve, this curve. Okay, make it 2. And then add a curve modifier. And make it that curve. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna cry. You think I'm not gonna cry, but I am. Like, what is this, bro? Like, what is this? It doesn't even matter, like, the size. This is ridiculous. No matter how hard I try, it just doesn't make sense because it didn't used to be this way. How does it make sense? Okay, this is ridiculous, like, actually. It can't be that way. Tell me how it makes sense. It doesn't make sense at all. I literally even did it on this day. Even if it was a little deformed here, though. Is it because of the shape? What if okay, let me delete this. What if I instead do Shift A? Where's the cylinder? Here. Shift, because I'm so confused. Object, set origin, center mass volume. Shift S, cursor to world origin. Shift S, cursor, oh no, selection to the cursor. And then here, object, set origin, center mass volume. Shift S, cursor to world origin. Shift S, select into cursor. I am so confused. Like, genuinely. Like, I'm confused. Control A, scale, Control A, scale. And it's still not gonna work. What was I gonna do? Bevel? Curve. Like, why was I thinking bevel? What is going on? Tell me how this is possible. Set origin. So 3D cursor. Oh my god, I'm literally like done. Like, actually. This is so sad. Um, Alright, let's see. I'm going to figure this out. Okay, hold on. Object set origin, geometry to origin, origin to geometry. I love that. Geometry to origin, object, and to the curve. Geometry to origin. origin to center mass. Volume. How does that even make sense? Why is the origin all the way down here? It's a Jeremy's confused. Let me see if I could get the. Let me see here. I even did one over here. See, it was deformed. Let's see what I did to fix it. Object set origin to surface. Is that what I did? Hmm. 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 Is this like frozen? No way. You're joking me, bro. You're actually joking me. What did I just see? Hold on. Object to center mass. Objects that origin to center mass. And then Shift S cursor to world origin. Shift S cursor to world origin, but that doesn't make sense. And then Shift S cursor to. Okay, hold on. Shift S selection to cursor. And then let me try this one more time. With the pom-pom thing or flower. At this point, I don't even know what it is. Set the curve. Why do I keep two? Okay, and then object data properties for the curve. That's oh my god. No way. No way. That's not even... What? Wait, but over here, there wasn't even the ring? Hold on. Fill deformed was a thing that I could check on. Fill mode full, fill deformed, path animation. Fill deformed blender. Hmm. It was inserted. No. Is there like no videos on this? But look, it worked. I just have to now. I just want to play around with this, honestly. If I have any radius, does this even change anything? No. If I turn it off, that works really good. Geometry. Wow, that's amazing. This method. Wow. Whoa. 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 All I had to do was press one button. Isn't that great? Okay, let me go to modify and just put them back to run. Oh my god, it's working! I'm so happy. Interesting. Okay, so my final notes, right? So if I look back on my video, the thing that worked for me back then was clicking on fill deformed, right, in fill mode in object data properties. But if I go into Blender now, which is a different version, I don't even know what version is this, 3.2, I believe, right? There is no fill deformed, what do you call it, option in my object data properties for the curve, but there still is the curve deform. And if I deselect the radius, right, it's normal. And I notice that over here, I didn't have my radius selected in the curve deform. That's why I was working. But I guess over here, it automatically was selected. And that's why I had trouble in the new version of Blender, because I guess that's how... No, but I've tried this even... Maybe it was like a different version. Anyway, either way, that's the thing. Radius was not selected. So that's what worked for me. Wow, isn't this so beautiful? I'm so happy. Oh, so pretty. Really nice. Alright, so that's, see, I was gonna figure it out and I said I was and I did it. All to the glory of God. Alright, so now let me put this to use. So let me do like a cube and like scale it up. GZ, GZ, S, X, and then what I could do is I could just apply this. And now I just, let me see if I could just move a GY over here. GZ up over here. Turn on snapping to face. GY so it snaps to this face over here. Maybe scale it down a bit. I could just do GZ a little bit over here. GX around that. Oh my god, so pretty. And then yeah, something like that. And then now you pretend like this is like a store. Although it would be too weird if it was a store. Let me do SZ. Bring that up. Oops, along with the curve. Oops, what did I just do? Okay. Is here curve? Cube. GC. Oops, not the cube. Let me turn this on real quick so I cannot select the cube. I just do GZ and put that a little bit up over here. Let me just turn off snapping. Kind of have it here. Maybe I could just take the curve itself. I didn't want to just bring it up a bit. Oh no, but then I already applied the thing, so it's not really going to do anything. So let me not do that. Let me just... Is there any way I could just... There we go. It's not symmetrical at all, but whatever. It's pretty. Alright, and then I'll just go here and to the cube. Oh, I can't select it. Okay. I don't even know what to do right now. Face select maybe, select the space, inset, right? S, Z. Maybe I could have made that smaller. Inset, S, Z, G, Z. Like a door, right? And then delete the face. And now it's a room. I could though give the business some thickness here on the outside. Just want something like that. Right. But then that kind of messes up the thing, so I'll have to do GY to bring that back a bit. Bring this. Actually, I think that's fine. Maybe I could just do GZ and bring that. Oops, not that. Let me just set up the cube. Bring all this stuff. GZ, bring it down like that, maybe. And then let me do Control S, select the cube, and maybe I'll do some steps. I'll do Shift A, cube, GZ. Oh wait, no, I could do something. Hold on. Shift A, mesh, cube, and I think over here. Never mind. Alright, let me just bring it down. GZ, S to scale, X over here, G on the X over here in the center. Maybe scale it a little bit thinner like that. GZ kind of like here. Wow. Okay, let me turn on snapping. GY, so it snaps over here. GZ, so it snaps over here. And then GX, so it's up in the middle. And then I'll kind of scale this one on the X, something like that. And scale it on the Y also. G, Y, kind of like that. And then I'll just do Shift D and put it over here. And the Y and GZ, put it up the top, and then just scale it a little bit down. And then maybe just scale it a little bit to the top. Let me just do GZ over here. Okay, beautiful. Little steps. And so then maybe I could also do I want to do windows? Not really. I could do like a sign. I could do Shift A, mesh, maybe a plane. Scale that up, rotate it 90 degrees on the x-axis. Did I put 9? I meant 90. And then S and then X to scale, GZ to bring it up, maybe shrink it a little bit. GZ, SZ, shrink it down, S, X, GZ, shrink it down a bit. And then let me think. I don't even know. Okay, let's get to the coloring of this. So maybe I would want oops. Base color, I mean not base color, but material properties, and then change the base color to be color. Oops, not the side of the cube, but it's not selecting because I just selected it in outliner. So let me do that real quick, or undo that. Okay. I mean the pink is not popping out because of the color, so maybe I should pick another one. Maybe yellow. What kind of business is yellow? I don't like it. It looks so bad. I need some depth. That's just so bad. Honestly, maybe I'm legend yellow. I mean, I'm gonna keep with this maybe. And then I guess I'll just use the same color as this, for the sign, which I just realized it's not even on the business, so I'll just do snapping and then GY, and it should snap over here, right there. Okay, and then the steps should probably be the same color as the building. All right. Okay, and then let me think. Maybe everything should do G, so you kind of put it above the x-axis. And then maybe I should put a light in there. So I should do Shift A and have a light. Where is the light? Okay, G, Z, G, Y, and just put that in there. G, Z kind of like over here. And let me just go into rendered preview. So then I can go ahead and select that light. Nope, the other light. Where is it? The point. Make it a sun. Turn it to 2. Let me think. Oof. 2. Did I just G X whatever? Where's the point? Why is that? It's so weird. Why isn't it not? It should be like inside and like. Nope, that's not what I meant. Okay, GZ. Why is it so odd? GZ. It should like be brightening up the inside. Oh, let me think. I could just do like a material and put it in there and have it emit light. I can do Shift A and have like a cube or something and just put it in there. GY and just GZ kind of there, right? And then I could give it a an emission surface. And this is only gonna work with EV, by the way. So strength can be something like 34, but I won't be able to see that until I go here and turn on bloom and also ambient occlusion. And then I can see it, but I can also like not see it. It's not doing such a good job in giving lighting. How about there we go. But I just want it to be like more stronger. So how about if I do bloom threshold? Ooh, nope, that's not what I wanted. Something like are you serious? At this point right now? Something like that. About the radius. This doesn't do anything. I mean, it does, but it also doesn't. I need there to be more light in there. I mean, I could just always keep it like that. G. I mean, it just doesn't make sense, though, to do that, doesn't it? How about I just do GZ? Front view. It just literally does not make sense. Alright, let me just delete this, and then I'll just make my neon sign, and I'll make it say Shift A. Where's my text? Hello? Where's my text? Okay, text. Edit mode. Call it, noodles. I love noodles. Okay, and then just rotate 90 degrees. I want, oh my god, I want some, what do you call those? Ramen? No. Never mind. I don't even know. The things that come in the cups. The noodles that come in the cups. I forgot the brand. I know the brand once I see it. I just literally blank out sometimes, and this is me blanking out right now. Okay, turn on snapping. This is a horrible building, but I just wanted something to put like this to use. Alright, and then I'll do this. GZ. GZ, come on. Okay, let me turn on snapping. Put this here. G X. Put that in the middle. GZ, bring it down a little bit. And then let me give this specifically a emission so that this could actually strength of 34. Okay, then maybe not that much. Something like that. And then maybe I can give it a font size of the one that I downloaded the other day. They should be in a wood folder for absolutely no reason. Let's see. Okay, that works. I could move it though. Why can't it select it? Oh. G. X a little bit to the left. Okay. Say noodles. And then, oh, you know what I could do? Um, oh my god, wait. I should have. What if I give. Oh my god, wait. Let me see if this would work. Emission. Nah, it just looks so bad. I'm gonna do this. Oh, that works. But also, it just looks ugly, so let's not do that. And this should be the sun, and it should be rotated right here. I don't like the sun, it looks ugly. Yeah, that's not really anything. Maybe if I just turn it to right? No. Does this make more sense? I could do GZ and have it like that. And then maybe something like that. And then maybe I could do maybe GY, GX, and then I can rotate it kind of like this, and then front view. I guess that's fine. I don't have time for this. Like, I'm just gonna do something like this. It's not even, it's so weird. Okay, hold on. Let me try to fix this. It's not even like going onto the thing. I should have done that before I deformed the curve and stuff. How about I just do, honestly, how about just, nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay, GY, maybe something like that, and put it inside. Okay, I think that's fine, I guess. And I could just do Control Alt Notepad 0, middle mouse button exit out of that. Just go here, maybe. Let's give it a background, Shift A, plane. Scale that up a lot. Edit mode. Edge select, select the back edge, E to extrude, Z, and then add a bevel modifier, and then right click shade smooth, 0. Okay, scale on the X. Oh no. Probably scale everything down then. Or not. Okay, hold on. Let me deselect the camera. Where is the camera? Deselect that, and then also deselect the what was I gonna just I literally forgot. So oh, Oh, that's what I was doing. Okay. So how about there? And then control on pad 0, G, X, 0. I mean, I guess that's fine. And then for the background, what's a color I should use for the background? No, I don't know. No, no. What if I saturate it? I'm not gonna do green. I've been doing green for the past few days. How about this? It's because it's not the same color because the lighting affects the color. Mm, This is so hard. No, maybe I wanted to go back to yellow. Not me literally spending 5 hours picking a color. Okay, how about this? Ah, if I dislike the shadow, then that kind of ruins everything. This is so hard. I can't pick a background color. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this then. Alright, Control S and then render image and then I'll pause when it's done. Alright, so here's the final render. Um, just a few notes. Okay, so I guess final notes. So what I learned today, basically, um, for my array and curve configuration, I need to deselect the radius from the object data properties from the curve in order for it to not deform the object that it's being fitted, the object that's fitting on the curve. All right, that's one thing. And then two, um, I should have not applied the curve and array modifier until the end because I wanted to kind of move the left what do you call it? I'm gonna call it flower pom pom. I don't know what it is. The left pom pom or flower so that it is like it's straight up to the wall of the building. But because I already applied it, I couldn't change it. So that's one thing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, the building is not the focus here. I have been getting better though at practicing fonts and also emissions, which is really, really cool. And yeah, the background color, I don't even know. It's literally not it. Maybe the yellow one was better. Whatever. Either way, I'm really proud of it. Not the building or the background color. I mean the array modifier and the curve thing working out because if I put my mind to it, I figure it out. All right, save as. I'm just so proud of it. Thank God. Like I'm literally so happy right now that I spent the time to figure this out because I was like frustrated. I was like, how is this not working if I tried it 5,000 times already? And it did work, right? And it turns out, I feel like maybe it's like the different versions. Maybe in the last version of Blender, but that's the thing. I think I even tried it in the last version and it wasn't working. Or maybe it was because I forgot the steps. But either way, I believe that maybe it was the last version of Blender that radius was automatically off, and then, or maybe I turned it off in default settings. I don't know. Um, Something. But yeah. And then over here in this version, 3.2, I believe, right? Um, radius is automatically on because in that video from that older version it wasn't on. I noticed that. And there was also even a fill uh like a toggle that wasn't even that's not even appearing now. in the curve object properties. This is Blender